Well, gives Paul Townend and Willie Mullins their second winner of the afternoon at the Dublin track. Couple of horses in here in very similar colours. Number 14, More of a Gent, and 15, No Sense at All. The 14, More of a Gent, has a black cap and a white cap for 15, No Sense at All. Remind you again, 12:30 is the start time next Sunday at Knockanard. If you want to come along and enjoy more point-to-point action, meanwhile white flag raised, off and racing. This is the 6 and upwards maiden, sponsored by Coolmore National Hunt. Leaving the gate, You Know Yourself is the 2-1 favourite at the off, and Champions Hill in the orange silks is right up there prominent with You Know Yourself, who's slightly obscured from view but is in the first 3. Also up there is Gammon Do, and 4 deep on the outside is No Sense at All. So they travel on the flat, heading towards the first of 15 fences. Gammon Do in front here, and Alex Harvey leading as they come to this fence from Champions Hill on the inside in second. You Know Yourself takes it in third for Adam O'Brien. Then back to 4th place for No Sense at All. Settled in 5th is Hitthekettle, and he in turn is tracked by Glenavadra. Further back to midfield then to find Holcomb Hall, who's alongside the second favourite Max Champ. And then after this group we have got More of a Gent, who has about 2 or 3 behind him. Amongst those at the back of the field at the moment are the likes of Sense the Tension, and also at the back of the field is Ask for Big Money. So they've got over the 2 fences on this side of the track and now head into the bend. That'll bring them to the next one, which is number 4. Champions Hill is up there with Gammon Do, and they're forcing the pace about 5 lengths ahead of You Know Yourself. No Sense at All moves along then in 4th place. So rising at this next one, Gammon Do, Champions Hill land alongside each other. 3 lengths then to in 3rd place is You Know Yourself. No Sense at All is in 4th. A few lengths then of a break to the rest of the field, who are led by Glenavadra, who's on the outside of Hitthekettle. Back in about 7th position then is More of a Gent. He in turn is followed in the black and white silks by Holcomb Hall. After that one in the yellow and blue chevrons is Max Champ, and the back markers are Sense the Tension in the navy and red, and last of all in the royal blue and white hoops, that's John Carwin aboard, Ask for Big Money. Moving out now onto the second circuit, and Gammon Do has fought off the battle for the lead with Champions Hill. Gammon Do, Champions Hill over this 1, 1 and 2. You Know Yourself is up in 3rd, a bit laborious jumping that fence, but he's still in 3rd position. Moving into 4th is Glenavadra on the outside of Hitthekettle, and then back in 6th place now we've got No Sense at All. So into the back then for the second time. 2 more to take along this line beside the roadway, and over the next fence is Gammon Do from Champions Hill, who's moving back closer once again. You Know Yourself watches the 2 leaders 3 lengths down in the 3rd position. 4th place is Glenavadra for the Kileys, and over in 5th is Hitthekettle, followed by No Sense at All. After No Sense at All then we have got Max Champ, who's making a place or 2 from the back in the hands of James Hannon, who's chasing a personal hat-trick here today. So they've travelled through the halfway point. They've got 7 more fences left to jump, and Gammon Do has a an advantage of just about a neck from in second place. That's Champions Hill as they continue edging towards the 7th from home. So Gammon Champions Hill booted into it and landed, if anything, in front. So Champions Hill in the hands of Chris O'Donovan. Gammon the mount of Alex Harvey. They're vying for the lead all the while. They're 5 lengths ahead of You Know Yourself. Going along well enough in 4th then is Hitthekettle, who's just ahead of Glen Avadra. And into 6th place behind these, continuing to improve, is Max Champ. And after that one, we have got More of a Gent. And then comes Holcomb Hole, who gets reminders and sense the tension. The two at the back end of the field now are Ask for the big money, and also at the back there and almost slipping on the bend was No Sense at All. But at the business end, there are 6 horses covered by 5 lengths as they come to the 5th last. And Gammon Champions Hill again out jumps him. In behind with every chance. Hittkettle's got a lovely passage on the inside. You Know Yourself is right there in the mix. And here coming around the hard shoulder to launch a challenge is Max Champ and also Glenavadra's with this group. So as they head into the back for the final time, Champions Hill now comes under pressure and drops away as it's going to be Gammon tackled by Max Champ. Max Champ, James Hannon, the chestnut, goes there into the lead with his ears pricked, goes on from Gammon You Know Yourself. Glenavadra fighting out for the 3rd, and then Hitthekettle still has a chance as they come over this one, and that's Max Champ. James Hannon, confident, looks in the rear view mirror. He's 3 lengths clear. Hitthekettle comes out of the pack in chase in 2nd. 3rd and 4th are Gammon and You Know Yourself, both under pressure, and then Glenavadra. Pulled up out the back door is Ask for Big Money, but as they come now on the run to the 2nd last, and this Max Champ is increasing his lead to 8 lengths and is well ahead of Hitthekettle, who's a clear 2nd, and then the rest are very one pace back, fighting out for the 3rd, Glenavadra, as the leader comes down. Down with a clear advantage is Max Champ, and this presents it on a plate to Hitthekettle. So Adam Feeney enjoyed a good day the other day at Limerick, and is he going to have another winner this particular afternoon? Because Hitthekettle is left 20 lengths clear. There's a royal battle on for the 3rd. They're running up for the 2nd. They're running up and down the spot. You Know Yourself, Gammon and then Avadra. But Hitthekettle, he can put it on now and have a cup of tea, because Hitthekettle has got over the last and accomplished the job of jumping all 15 quicker and faster than the rest of them. They're straddling over the final fence in behind, but Hitthekettle for Adam Feeney wins by 25 lengths. Left home in 2nd with Glenavadra, and in a slow motion finish for 3rd. You Know Yourself just ahead of Gammon 4 finishers.
The result of the 4th race: 1st, number 12, 2nd, number 11, 3rd, number 3, number 10 was 4th. The distances were 40 lengths, 2 lengths, and 1.5 lengths. 12, 11, 3. Number 10 was 4th, 42 lengths and 1.5 lengths. The fifth race, the open lightweight race, sponsored by Rathbarry and Glenview Stud. There are 6 runners. The runners and riders, number 1, Mr. B. Barry, claiming 5. Number 2, Mr. A.T. Feeney, claiming 5. Over the page, number 6, Mr. M.C. O'Donovan. Number 9, Miss N.E. Walsh, claiming 5. And number 10, Mr. J.W. Hannon.